you'll be shocked to know that I asked Kate Winslett because I was in a movie with her and said, please do my show. She kept, I think, seriously saying to me, like, I'm funny. Why am I not in your stuff? I'm funny. Let me be funny. And I was like, well, I'm working on this. And, like, showed her an edit of Digman I was working on. I was like, you want to do a voice on season 2? And she was like, yes. And I was like, I'm going to hold you to it. And she was like, fine, I'll do it. And then I called her, and I think she remembered she promised. And was like, fuck.
I'm Tiffany Taylor for The Hollywood Reporter here at Comic-Con 2025, and I'm sitting down with Andy Samberg and Neil Campbell to talk all things Digman. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So season 2 just premiered last night. What has the fan response been like so far?
A tidal wave of jubilation, I would say. For example, I feel like we had some friends text us and go, it was funny.
Yeah. I had some friends over to watch last night, and one of my friends made a cake that was delicious. So that was pretty good.
And Neil told me that everyone laughed, and those people almost all work in comedy.
That's
so I would
true.
say it's a smashing success.
That's amazing. And how would you say that the show, digs deeper and takes things to the next level this season?
Really love that. Neil, you want to answer that?
Sure. Well, we sort of ended the first season on a cliffhanger, and so we kind of are paying that off and continuing that a bit as well. But also just now we were able to see how the first season did. As we were writing the first season, we were also animating. It didn't air until we were all done, obviously, and so now we've had a season under our belts, and we're able to kind of go what worked, what maybe didn't work as well, and how can we focus on improving it across the board. And the animation, I also think, looks even better this season. Everyone really kind of knocked it out of the park.
We're spreading out the world, going further into the psyches of the characters, things like that.
And there's a lot of big-name guest stars this season.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill, Kate Winslett.
Yes.
How did you go about booking the guest stars for this season?
Well, you'll be shocked to know that I asked Kate Winslett because I was in a movie with her and said, please do my show. I was in Budapest shooting the movie Lee, and she kept, I think, seriously saying to me, like, I'm funny. Why am I not in your stuff? I'm funny. Let me be funny. And I was like, well, I'm working on this, and, like, showed her an edit of Digman I was working on. I was like, do you want to do a voice on season 2? And she was like, yes. And I was like, I'm going to hold you to it. And she was like, fine, I'll do it. And then I called her, and I think she remembered she promised. And was like, fuck. But she was very nice and came and recorded and was wonderful. But, yeah, I mean, we knew Mark Hamill really loved Brooklyn Nine-Nine because he was one of the famous people who helped save the show when we got canceled. And I had also met him through a movie we had produced called Brigsby Bear with Kyle Mooney. So we hoped he would join us on Digman as well because he does so much animation voice acting, and he was awesome.
Any dream guest stars for future seasons?
I always want to get Daniel Day-Lewis out of retirement.
Yeah,
I think that would
we
be
need that. Maybe Smaug the dragon?
And not Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, not Cumberbatch. I could call Cumberbatch now, though, because I'm in the roses with him.
That's right.
Double plug. But no, the real Smaug.
Amazing.
And that's it, those two.
Well, we'll manifest it here on The Hollywood Reporter. We're putting it out there.
Yeah.
Hall H panel. Have either of you been on stage in Hall H before?
I'm actually not sure. I've been here twice before, once for the movie Hot Rod and once with the cast of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But is Hall H the biggest one?
It is, yeah, the biggest stage at Comic-Con.
I think then I have not been on that one. So I'm sure it'll be mellow.
I mean, and you're going to be up there with a bunch of other Comedy Central animation shows.
Yes.
What is it like being a part of the Comedy Central adult animation family?
I mean, it's really cool. It's kind of funny to us that we're getting lumped in with these two legendary shows, but we'll take it, anything to bring attention to ours as well. And we're huge fans of South Park and Beavis and Butthead and everything that Mike and those guys have done. So it's cool. It's exciting.
Yeah, and everyone at Comedy Central has always been, they've never been like, no, change it to be more like a Comedy Central show. They're very supportive of what we want to do, and it's always been great.
You, of course, worked together before this show, and you wanted to create a new thing together, and that's how Digman came to be.
Yeah.
Why do you think you make such a great creative team?
I think it's as simple as finding each other really funny all the time.
Yeah.
Which sounds simple, but, you meet a lot of people, and a lot of them are really funny, but they're not necessarily funny how you feel funny. And I feel like Neil and I feel funny the way each other feel funny.
Yeah, and I think we both wanted to create something, and it was kind of we had similar goals, and we make each other laugh, and it really kind of just fell into place at the right time.
So since this is your Hall H debut today, we're going to do some Comic-Con bucket questions. I have the crypto popcorn bucket.
Got it, yeah.
Really official here. Have you seen the new Superman at all?
I have, yeah.
What was your take?
I thought it was great, and Beck Bennett, who did a voice on our show this season, is so funny.
Is Beck in it?
Beck's in it, yeah. He's
Wait.
Steve Lombard, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was Superman.
Well, no, he bullies Superman. Clearly bullies Clark Kent.
He bullies Clark Kent?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, he's perfect for that.
Yeah. He came over to my house last night to watch the premiere. So.
He's one of the people I was talking about.
Yeah.
We're bringing it all full circle.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Draw a question, and you both can answer
Okay.
it.
What's your favorite Comic-Con memory? Well, for you just
Yeah,
got here.
for me, I just got here, so kind of this crypto conversation is the is number one.
Mine is, I'm only thinking of this because he reminded me of it this morning. There was a Brooklyn Nine-Nine pop-up thing where you could come inside what looked like the bullpen of the 99th precinct. And Lin-Manuel came down and took a picture with me, and I texted him. It looked like an album cover, and he put a little parental guidance sticker on top of it, and he resent it to me this morning, I assume because his phone reminded him that however many years ago today that happened.
Amazing. There you go.
Ooh, what's the best cosplay you've seen at Comic-Con this year?
Gozer.
Yeah, we've been here about 30 minutes, and we've been interviewed by Gozer. So
from Ghostbusters.
Yes,
Yeah.
not a different Gozer that you might be thinking of.
Yeah, not Gozer Smith.
Yeah.
Is there a cosplay that you're hoping to see, Neil, besides Digman?
Besides a Digman character,
Yeah.
and if someone's dressed as Indiana Jones, I will take it as
That
Digman.
counts.
I'm
that
not
counts
asking.
as a Digman, yes.
Yeah. What would I want to see? I don't know. What about you?
Just like any kind of like kaiju.
I like when the people when they're a robot and then they kind of fold up and it turns into a jet, or so, like when people do the Transformer thing.
When
That's
someone actually transforms into a vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that before, where they're big and then they
Yeah,
get
and then they
down
kind of
small.
hunch and then it actually looks like
I
the
have
jet.
seen those. I've seen those.
Yeah, but also they could really do it even
I mean,
better.
Someone has to put an actual like jet booster in the back of their costume one time and just go like. Zzz.
There's got to be one up at Camp Pendleton.
On social media, have you seen people dressed up as Digman characters before, either for a Comic-Con or for Halloween?
Have you? I'm not.
I don't-
I'm not on Soch.
I'm not really too much either, and I have not. But maybe this is the year.
We're going to see it this weekend. And let's do one more for each of you.
Okay, great. When was your first Comic-Con? Well, it must have been 2006 for Hot Rod, a movie that did great at the box office.
Almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, and has aired on Comedy Central.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
And this is my first Comic-Con. So
Amazing.
That's the answer. Who's your favorite comic book villain and why?
If you asked me this when I was younger, I would say Kraven from the actual Spider-Man Kraven comics. That was a classic one that I was really into.
An anti-hero, really, sort of.
Well,
Like a villain, yeah.
yeah. This was pre-Kraven movie,
Gotta say Sabretooth.
Amazing.
And because he's strong and fast.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
All right, we'll cool it with the bucket questions. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. But a couple quick questions before you guys go. Andy, for you, you have a movie coming up with Jason Momoa. How did that creative collaboration come about?
Yes, I met Jason at the SNL 50th, and we were excited to meet each other. It was late at night, and I'll just leave it at that. And he picked me up and spun me around in the air. And I told this to my two friends, Rob Klein and John Solomon, who are wonderful writers as well. And they called me about a week later, and they were like, we have an idea for a movie with you and Jason Momoa. Do you think you would want to do that? And I said, I like it. Let's call him. And so we did, and he did indeed like it, and we took it out, and hopefully we'll be making it.
Amazing. Can't wait to see it. And then also your Lonely Island brother directed and wrote The
Yes.
Naked Gun. Akiva,
Yes.
have you seen it?
I've seen it many times, yes.
And what's your take on it?
I love it. It's very funny. Liam Neeson and Pam are both really, really funny. Akiva did a great job. Keeve and Dan and Doug, the writers, did a great job. It's really just joyful, and I hope everyone goes and sees it.
It's so good.
Yeah. Neil also saw it.
Yes.
Amazing. I can't wait to see it. And I know everybody is always asking you this, but are there any Lonely Island collaborations coming up where we could see you guys get back together?
I mean, we have our company together, so technically everything we do is pretty much together, just not on screen or in the writer's room together. But I don't know. I mean, we had a couple of videos we got on SNL last year, which was really fun. So I'm hoping there's more stuff like that coming up.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you have a great rest of your Comic-Con.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.